It's time for Access the Experts from the University of Nebraska at Omaha with your host, Brandon Axamit.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Access the Experts on News Channel Nebraska, where every Tuesday and Thursday, University of Nebraska at Omaha faculty members answer today's questions facing our state. Now today we have the pleasure of hearing from Sher Jan Ahmadzai, who is the director of UNO's Center of Afghanistan Studies. So Sher Jan, today's question is, what will happen if the United States withdraws troops from Afghanistan?
Thank you very much, Brandon. The relationship between Afghanistan and the United States must not be defined by the U.S. war against terrorism in Al-Qaeda or the end of U.S. military engagement. The United States and Afghanistan share many interests and face many common threats together, even if both countries are thousands of miles apart. These threats will continue to grow if not addressed under a shared vision of a peaceful world where a stable and secure Afghanistan will stay an important player. But an insecure and unstable Afghanistan can once again become a safe haven for terrorists. Thus, the United States and Afghan bilateral relationship should be defined by values we share as free people and the values the United States helped nurture in Afghanistan in the last 20 years. These shared values guarantee that Afghans live in a free society that promotes freedom of speech, rights of women and minorities and children, democracy, and the right to elect leaders. The United States has completed withdrawing forces from Afghanistan. It was the most important part of the deal the United States had with Taliban. Now, the US must hold the Taliban accountable to deliver on the promises they made at an international stage in Doha, Qatar. Their promises included severing ties with Al-Qaeda and starting meaningful and earnest peace talks with the government of Afghanistan that should result in a ceasefire. So far, none of these have been fulfilled, and they should be held accountable. The United States should not only assist the allied government of Afghanistan in strengthening regional consensus for Afghan peace process, but also make other countries in the region to meaningfully contribute to these efforts. Pakistan, as the most important player in Afghan peace talks, is yet to play a more constructive role, as they have been the major supporter of Taliban since Taliban's birth, and where Taliban sought refuge after the United States attacked Afghanistan in 2001. As an allied nation, the United States committed to support the Afghan National Defense and Security Forces that have been fighting the war we started against Al-Qaeda and other terrorist groups in Afghanistan. This support must continue if the US expects not to send back US forces to tackle a threat to the US that can emanate from Afghanistan in the future. As we have recently seen, Afghan National Security Forces have been fighting Taliban and ISIS with minimal US support and now with zero support. Their capacity and ability to fight our common enemy must be sustained till the threat is removed.
Thank you, Sher Jan, for sharing your expertise on the topic. For our viewers at home, we want you to interact with UNO's experts. So if you have a question that you want answered, go to newschannelnebraska.com to submit.
Access the Experts, presented by the University of Nebraska at Omaha. If you have questions, submit them on our website. Then join us every Tuesday and Thursdays at 6:46 a.m. and p.m. while we answer your questions.